Hi guys, I'm Tal, this is Rotem, we're from Wix, and we're here to talk to you about Detox.
So you have an app in production, and there's a new version. How do you get the confidence to ship? Let's take the official Wix app, for example. You can see it on the right. It's written from scratch in React Native. It's live for almost a year. It has about 1 million installation. That's a pretty big risk in production.
Okay, so let's be honest. In mobile, we often don't have the confidence to ship unless somebody from manual QA goes over the app. Now, how much time does that take? I asked our QA lead what's the minimum device matrix he requires, and he said 2 operating systems times 3 OS versions times 5 device profiles. That equals 30 devices that we need to run our entire test suite on. But how much time does it take to run the entire test suite on one device, manually? Well, in the beginning, it made sense. The graph on the bottom shows you the number of new features we were adding every week, and that was constant. And the graph on the top shows you how our regression grows, and it grows linearly. And then we started growing our team. The numbers of features we started adding every week increased, and our regression exploded completely. So how much time does it take to run manually our entire regression on one device? It takes, for the Wix app, it takes one person 10 full days. And we need to do that on 30 devices. This doesn't make any sense.
So we don't want to hire 30 people to do manual QA all day. We want automated tests. We want modern continuous workflow that runs on CI, and if all tests are green, we're confident enough to ship. So how do we do that? You're familiar with the testing pyramid. So unit tests we do with Just. We can do with Just. Component tests we can do in Enzyme. But what about end-to-end tests? These tests give us the most confidence because they run on a device just like a real user. So what is the most popular end-to-end solution out there? That is Appium. And we tried using Appium for over 2 years.
And what we discovered is that end-to-end tests are really, really hard. First of all, they need to run on actual devices, and how the hell do you do something like that in CI on Travis? They're very slow. They take minutes to run instead of seconds. They're very complicated. We saw that it sometimes takes more time to write the test than the actual feature. And the tests are flaky. They often fail for no apparent reason. We found ourselves adding sleeps in strategic locations just to make our tests pass.
Well, that wasn't working, so we decided to change some of the core principles to our entire approach to end-to-end testing, and we created Detox. Unlike Appium that does black box testing, Detox does Graybox testing. What does that mean? It means that the framework synchronizes with the tests with your app. Unlike a black box that looks at the app from the outside, Graybox looks at the app from the inside. So in a very invasive manner, it monitors the network and the JavaScript thread, the React Native bridge, timers, layouts, and animations.
Well, Detox is designed to make end-to-end easy and fun. It runs on CI. We have simulators running on Travis in production. This is pretty cool. It is much, much faster. It runs 5 to 10 times faster than Blackbox. You write your scenarios in plain, simple JavaScript for simple cross-platform tests. And most important, it's stable. No need to sleep. Tests are automatically synchronized. So what does a Detox test look like? So take a look at this example. We have here a test for a login screen. In the beginning of the test, we simply reload React Native. This is how we reset the app state in the beginning of the scenario. And then the test checks that the email input field is visible. The next thing it does is it types in the username, types in the password, and taps on the login button. Next, the test checks that the welcome message appears on screen. That happens post-login. And it also checks that the email input field has disappeared from screen. Super simple.
So let's see Detox in action. On the right, you can see the simulator running an app in a moment. OK, there it is. On the left, there is a console running tests. We use Mocha as our test runner, but you can use whichever test runner that you like. Every line in the console is an isolated scenario, so it restarts everything from the beginning, and it can be sharded pretty easily. And, well, as you can see, it's very fast, of course. So, thank you. Help us fix end-to-end testing for mobile.
For React Native, contributions are welcome, and Detox has been open source from the first commit. Thank you.